A bombshell new royal book just dropped, and it's devastating for the Sussexes. Respected biographer Hugo Vickers reveals Prince Harry is unhappy and bit off more than he could chew when he married Meghan Markle. She runs things her way, bets every speech he makes, and controls the entire narrative while Harry looks miserable behind closed doors. The book says it all. Harry thought he knew what he was getting into, but Meghan took over completely. And what happens the very same day this exposé explodes? Meghan forces the whole family to flee to Canada for a sudden getaway, just days before King Charles and Camilla arrive in the US for their huge state visit. Insiders say she's furious. The book is shining a light on the truth about their marriage, so she packs everyone up and runs so the world can't ask Harry the awkward questions or see how unhappy he really is under her control. This isn't a relaxing family trip. This is classic Meghan damage control. When a respected royal expert calls out her dominance, she removes Harry from the spotlight before he cracks. The real royals prepare for their biggest international moment of the year. The Sussexes are literally escaping the country again, because the truth about who really runs the show in Montecito just got too loud to ignore. Yesterday, a respected royal biographer dropped a book that's sending shockwaves through the monarchy. Hugo Vickers, the man who knew Queen Elizabeth II personally for decades, has written Queen Elizabeth II, A Personal History. And what he reveals about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is brutal. Harry is described as unhappy. He bit off more than he could chew the moment he married Meghan. She runs things her way. She vetted every single one of his public speeches as early as 2018. She controls the entire narrative. And behind closed doors? Harry looks absolutely miserable. Vickers doesn't hold back. Harry thought he knew what he was stepping into, but Meghan took complete control. Here's what leaves a sour taste. No one wants to see a family in turmoil. But when a heavyweight biographer like Vickers, not some anonymous source, lays out the control, the unhappiness, the takeover, and then the very next day the family disappears from view. It feels orchestrated. Desperate, even. Harry once talked about wanting freedom. Now, according to the book, he's reluctant about the whole exit and living under a different kind of rule. Meghan runs things her way. The kids are caught in the middle of another PR pivot. The real royals are stepping up, Charles leading, William and Kate solid, the institution moving forward. The Sussexes? They're 3,000 miles away in Canada, hoping the story dies down before Charles lands stateside. It's the pattern that gets you. Every time the truth gets loud, they run. Every time the spotlight shifts, they counter with curated content or sudden getaways. This time, the timing is just too perfect to ignore. Royal experts have noted this dynamic for years. Vickers backs it with decades of insight. Harry wanted to discuss a way forward with the Queen back then. Instead, the book says, the distress to her late majesty was immense. Now the same control that reportedly strained the palace is playing out in real time in Montecito. No one is saying families can't vacation. But when it lands hours after a book exposes the power imbalance, it stops looking like a fun ski trip and starts looking like strategic removal. Harry off the grid so no one asks the tough questions. The monarchy is preparing for its biggest US moment in years. Dignity. Tradition. Forward motion. The Sussexes? Once again on a plane, chasing their own version of privacy while the book tour rages. It's not about judgment. It's about patterns. It's about noticing when a respected historian drops hard truths, and the response is immediate flight. What do you make of the timing? Is this just a coincidence, or is the book hitting too close to home? Drop your thoughts below, civilly. If you want unfiltered royal analysis without the spin, smash subscribe and the bell. We're tracking every chapter of this story as it unfolds. The real royals keep showing up. The Sussexes keep running. You decide what that says.